Hey, BJ Peters here, and I was crafting this weekend, and you know what happened? I got tired of making Christmas cards in the red and green, and so I pulled out something really fun, and I've got a great technique to share with you. So here's the card I made. I used the Eastern Palace Designer Series paper from the annual catalog, and I combined it with a greeting from one of the stamp sets that I was working on for my retreat. I love this simple and non-traditional look. Let me show you how easy it is to customize this Eastern Palace Designer Series paper to any color that would suit your needs. So I've got my Eastern Palace Designer Series paper here, and I cut it 3 3/4 by 5 inches. And this time I'm going to use Bermuda Bay. So I've got my sponge dauber, and you all know that I use a sponge dauber per color, and I just label them. So then I use them over and over again. And I think with this Bermuda Bay color, this is just going to pop. Because this Eastern Palace Designer Series paper comes kind of pre-embossed, and it's embossed in this gold color, the gold will resist the color that you're going to apply. So literally you can make this background any color that you want. And look at how much this Bermuda Bay just pops right off of the paper here. I was thinking that too, it would be, I don't know, something really different would have been to use, you know, one of my favorite colors, that lemon lime twist. But I thought, let's go something just slightly more bold. This one is really soft. This one is just going to be a little bit bolder. I love that. Now the next step would be to take a Kleenex and just kind of buff this off, because that will take off any ink color that is on the gold, and then it's not going to rub off on your hands or anything like that. Here we go. Look at it. Just kind of, that color even pops just a bit more when I get all that ink off there. I'm just going to layer this on some Very Vanilla that is 4 inches by 5 1/4 inches. Just kind of help that kind of stand out from the background of the card. Like I said, I was working on retreat projects, and I had this Hearts Come Home for Christmas stamp set, and I loved the Joy to the World. So I went ahead and used some Whisper White, or excuse me, Very Vanilla, and I embossed that on there. And this is 1 inch wide. And notice that it's a little bit longer, because when I do things at an angle, you have to start with it just a little bit longer and then cut it down to where you want it. So my gold foil cardstock here is 1 1/4 inches wide. I'm just going to kind of eyeball here where I kind of want that. And I'm just going to do a rough snip. Then I'm going to go ahead and apply it to my gold. You know, we're all such paper conservators, and so I didn't want to put this on the gold cardstock and waste too much, although I'm not saving too much here. Maybe I'll get a star out of that or something. I think I'll put it about there. So let me get some tape on here. Looks good. Perfect. Now I'm just going to flip this over, and I'm just going to cut off the extras. Perfect. There we go. Let's mount that on a standard Bermuda Bay card base. I'm going to pop it up a little bit. And there's that so far. It's really simple but very stunning, wouldn't you say? Let's add a bow. And I'm going to use this chevron ribbon, the Bermuda Bay mini chevron ribbon, and just make a bow. There's my bow. And then I'm just going to use some glue dots and adhere it to my card. Sometimes I just don't like the tails, you know, in a natural bow where they kind of spread their legs or wings, whatever you want to call it. So I'll show you a little trick that I use. I'm going to take just a little glue dot, and I'm going to put it right underneath there, because I want the tails, legs, wings, whatever you want to call it, of the ribbon to kind of go more down versus out. So I'll just stick a little glue dot underneath there, and there we go. Now it's not even going to come, you know, be disassembled or anything when I mail it. I hope you enjoyed this really quick tip, and it is really truly very quick, something that you can make stunning in a matter of minutes, and I love when that happens. Thanks for stopping by. Remember, you can purchase these products in my online store at stampandbj.com, or you'll find links also in the credits of this YouTube video. Thanks, and remember to create and feel great. Bye.